Hello, everybody. If you are joining me and you don't see a live button right here above where it says the medium lioness that is now live, then I am no longer live. I'm going to do some sharing out. I guess my volume is on. I didn't know. Let's see. I don't remember where I shared because it kicked me out. I think that, I don't know. Very picky about sharing in other places nowadays. So I hope everybody's I want to hear how everybody's Easter went. If you got to do anything fun or if anything cool happened. I'm really excited to hear about it. I'm excited to see you guys. How is everybody doing today? Welcome. Come in and join me. I kind of have, my desk is actually so cleaned out. It's so weird because I had to clean my whole office. So everything's like in a different spot. So it looks really weird. So how are you guys? Today we're doing whatever you would like day, like normal, whatever you need. If you need to speak to a loved one in spirit, you can do a mediumship for $20. If you need some guidance or some clarity, it's $15. I'm just putting my office back together a little bit, but I am here. I'm excited to be able to be here and to help you guys out. I took the girls grocery shopping, and Lily has a project that's due Friday where they have, for Earth Day, is they have to take a bunch of recycled stuff and they're supposed to make something out of it. And I got this idea, so we got this Mountain Dew bottle. The Mountain Dew bottle, I'm really sad. It broke my nail. Like it like cracked it in half, and then the other half came off. Hi, Miss Tammy. Hi, Tracy. So I have some ideas. I'm sure my husband's gonna love it because he's supposed to help her with. He wanted to help do this with her because it's more up his alley. You know, as a lot of you know, building things is his thing. I have ideas, but he's gonna have to execute them with her. She started it. She made a caterpillar out of egg cartons. She's making a giraffe out of toilet paper and paper towel rolls. She's laying down right now because she hasn't been feeling good. She's gonna make an owl, and then her and her dad, they're gonna take sticks, I guess, and he's gonna use an old tarp, and they're gonna make an umbrella. So I had the idea to get a Mountain Dew bottle, and I was like, well, your dad somehow, I have no idea how, can cut it in half. And then you can put the two rounds together and it could be like grass, and you put your umbrella in the middle and keep them, I don't know, make a whole little thing out of it. Whatever gets her a good grade. She was like, that's something I would like to do. I was like, I know. Yeah, it sucked. Like the bag broke and the way the bottle fell out, it just totally like took my whole nail. And I was like, it was sad. I'm so happy, Miss Tracy. Good. That makes me so happy to hear. So are you at home resting now? Did you have to rest all during... Miss Tammy, let me know if you donated. I don't want you to think I missed you. Hi, Shaniqua. Hello, Miss Pam. How are you? How was your guys' Easter? Did everybody have good Easter? Lily was sick, so we did some stuff and she lay down. I don't regret taking her to my parents, but my dad didn't listen to me because I told him she didn't feel good and he took her for a walk, and then her fever just respiked so bad. So we spent most of it. I was waiting for you to come back, Miss Tammy. I always like to wait because I know some people have to leave the live, leave Facebook to do reading, to do all of that. Who did you want to talk to, Miss Tammy, as I'm sitting here looking up my cards? The girls don't have school today, so I can be here until Isabel has to go to dance. And Isabel doesn't have to be at dance till 5 Central Time. So I have a little bit more openness since they're home. And since it snowed out here, I still can't believe it snowed. Since it snowed, softball got canceled, which I was kind of happy it got canceled. So I'm kind of wondering if it snowed for Lily a little bit because she didn't feel good. So it was going to be like one of their first practices on the field. Oh, I know. I felt so bad posting the pictures though, because she did. She didn't look good. She didn't like. I know she enjoyed her gifts from the Easter Bunny, but you couldn't really tell. My poor baby. And she's my healthy kid. She rarely gets sick, so she had a hard time last night, feeling not good. Nighttime's always the worst though. It came hard at her. We laid on the couch and I put an ice pack over her eyes and her head. I think Leo even knew she wasn't feeling good because normally he tries to steal the ice packs. He did a little bit, but after a while, like, he left her alone, which he normally doesn't do. Leo's usually not that nice, but he let her lay with the ice pack on it. Do you want to talk to whoever comes in, Miss Tammy, or did you want to talk to somebody specific? Okay, I can do a little bit of both. Okay, it's not raining. Isabel's taking a shower, and I heard weirdness. I'm like, is it raining too? Okay. Okay, I'm hearing and I'm seeing. I kind of feel like you feel left out of something, Miss Tammy. I feel like, is there something going on with like an inner circle or with certain family members where it seems like they're not involving you as much as they used to, or they're just not giving you as much information, if that makes sense? Because what they're showing me and how I'm feeling is I feel like, I just feel out of place. It makes me feel like, or if there's something that you're confused on that's going on, and it seems like other people have more of a better idea of what's going on or understand each other more. And I don't know if you guys could hear that. If you did, that was the shower above us. I don't know what you guys can hear and what you can't. I know the shower's really loud. Yes. Okay. What they're showing me is they're showing me that I don't think it's that we have to put our foot down. Okay. I don't know. They're just the way they're showing it to me. Okay, I'm going to tell you the way I saw it, which I don't know if it'll make sense. So they were showing me you as Olaf. And I guess they showed me a picture, but I guess I'm listening to. So I saw you as Olaf, and then I see Elsa and Anna talking, and Olaf is just like standing there. Like it just kind of reminded me of the movie and seeing how Olaf feels kind of in the circle, in the thing, but not always being the one that they go to, that they always go to each other. I don't know if this is a family thing or a work thing, but that's what they're making me feel. Is I feel like, we are part of something, but we don't feel as, I don't know if it's that we don't feel as important or we just don't feel needed sometimes. I just feel like we're left out. And I feel like are you trying to figure out if you should stay, or are you trying to figure out if why this is happening? Because then because then I see, and then they show me the part where Olaf and Anna are going on the boat going down the river, and he really finally gets angry and expresses his emotions. But what I'm hearing that when it comes for you, I feel like, it's going to be a moment where something happens, and the only way it's going to get fixed or something's going to do is that it's going to take your power and your ability to be able to get something done, if that makes sense. You learned a lesson from it. So is this something that already happened? Because this is what they're showing me. So that might be why, because I was going to say, I feel like after this happens, that it's something that we might want to steer away from. Have you walked away from this? Because I feel like that, if that's what if you were second guessing walking away from these people or walking away from something, it makes me feel like they want you to know that it was the right thing to do. Because they're showing me that you've done a lot of hard work that you should be able to enjoy. I see you walking up the stairs, and then you're sitting and taking a deep breath, and I'm hearing you did all the hard work. You've done so much work. They want you to enjoy the ride, going down the slide and enjoying the moment, enjoying things. Something's pulling at your heartstrings. Is this time of year hard for you, Miss Tammy? I feel like I just want to cry, and then I feel like I have to be strong. Elsa, yes. I love Frozen too. Maybe that's another reason why that movie came to me, was because you just watched it. I love that movie. That's I always tell people, if they don't see it, if they haven't seen Frozen, they have to see Frozen too. I love that movie. It's my favorite. I don't remember what I said now. Okay, I guess. Oh, okay. Miss Tammy, you. I don't know. I feel they're showing me that there are some changes that are coming up, and I feel like we're jumping through. I feel like you're ready to jump through hoops. And I feel like this. I don't know who this is, but somebody's coming in, and you have to make some decisions before football season starts. And I know that's really weird, but that's what they're showing me. Good. Because they were showing me that, and I know. I think I know. I know my brain doesn't always remember everything. You moved down to Florida, right? Didn't you move, or you moved somewhere? I don't remember where you moved. I believe you just moved, because I don't know what other. I feel like there's like either a lifestyle change, or if you're thinking about buying a house or getting a different apartment or something. Because I feel like something like that is really hard. Oh, that's what I said. Okay. That makes sense. It's not very hard for me that I totally remembered what I said, and I had no idea what I said. Okay. Because I felt it and I said it, and once I say it, sometimes it releases. Okay. Yes. Next month is Dad's birthday and Travis's birthday. Okay. Yeah, because I felt like, I just felt so sad, and then I felt like I had to be strong. Okay, you just moved. That's what I thought. Okay. Let me see what they because they're talking about a change. Let's see if this is a past or before. Is there something that you've been wanting to do to the house, Miss Tammy, that you have to get done, that would be best to get done by like fall? Yeah, I don't know when that starts. I should know. I don't. When does football season start? Don't tell my husband. September 8th. So I feel like I should know that, but I don't. So don't tell my husband. There's something though that they're showing me that before football season, I just feel like there's something that you want to do. I don't know. I feel like there's a change in the house that either needs to be done or that you've been wanting to do, and I'm hearing the best would be do it before that. Holidays are hard. Sis, come here really fast. Did you wash your body too?
Yeah.
Okay, let me see how bad or good you did. Turn around. Did you try getting all the knots out?
Yeah.
Okay, look straight ahead. Okay, you gotta brush your hair.
Okay.
Okay, now go brush it.
Where are the buses?
I don't know. Go look for it. You got all the. I wanted to make sure she got the bubbles out. Yeah, you did. Go brush.
Did I do a good job?
Yeah. Go brush your hair. Go find a brush.
I'm gonna look for one.
Hi, Miss Jen. I've never let her wash her hair by herself before, but I wanted her to take a shower before dance. And I knew if I didn't make her do it now, she wouldn't do it. Painting. Okay, I don't know. They made me feel like we need to get it done before. I don't know why football season. And I don't know if it has to do with that, or if it has to do with something with the weather or what. But they're saying they want you to do it before, for some reason, before football season starts. It was okay. Lily didn't feel good, so we went to my parents' house for a while. We came home, and then she felt horrible, so my husband didn't feel good. I don't know if Isabel was just being an empath and wasn't feeling good a little bit either. Leo threw up 2 times. I think we were all being empaths, and I took care of everybody. So that was our Easter. Everybody was sick, and I had to clean up the dog and take care of everybody. It was fun. Let's see. Tammy, do you moved by your mom, right? Is that who you moved by, or did you move by your sister? I know you moved by somebody. I just don't remember who it is. I know it was a female. No, it was I know they can't see your comments on Facebook, so no, it was a rough night last night. Hi, my Krista. I just want to see what else they're saying. Miss Tammy, did you ever start your online business or whatever business that you were looking for to start too? The chair's so loud. Because I feel like there's been some delays with some type of business that you've been wanting to do. Because I feel like you've been stuck doing like your current job. I don't know. I feel like we need to break away. Oh, Spirit. There's something that you need to break away from, Miss Tammy. Something is like really like, no, they both, oh no, they both moving back home from Florida. Okay. I knew you moved, and then I thought somebody was in Florida, but then I couldn't remember if you moved to Florida or where you moved. Maybe I just remember them being there and that you visited. I don't remember. I don't remember. I remember some of it. I just don't remember all the details. Okay. I know, because like this is showing me, like I just pulled some cards because they told me to. Like this is showing me that we have delays. This is showing me we need to get out of the box. That we need to break away from what we usually do. We need to follow what makes us happy. That we're isolating ourselves, and we have to start healing. Good. I don't know. I just feel like I just feel like there's a change that you need. Have you been? I don't. I just feel like have you been trying to decide like if that is what you want to do instead of doing your other job? Because I'm hearing we need to make a transition. We need to pick what we want to do. Because I feel like one's rewarding, but one pays the bills. One makes us feel better. I just feel like we need to. I don't know. I just feel like we need to get out more. Okay. See, I remember little things. I don't always remember everything because that's spirit comes in and says what they want. I've done readings where I've read for people. Like I had somebody message me about a pregnancy reading that I did for them. And I sat there with it for like 10 minutes. And I didn't even remember reading for her. Like it must have been the only time I read for her and I don't remember. I was happy I was right, but I still didn't remember. My head just, I don't know, my head just feels so clouded, Miss Tammy. your son's coming in and he's saying that there's just certain things that he wants you to take charge of. He is showing me that there's certain people and certain things that we can put our foot down more. He's making me feel like he just wants you to put your foot down more. He's saying, he makes me just feel like he doesn't want you to get stuck doing what you don't want to do. Yeah, it's probably why I think that's why in my head, I just feel like we're not getting out, we're not doing things. And he keeps showing me like he keeps showing me these lines. They keep entangling themselves and then forming a heart. And when I see this is that he wants you to get out as well, because he's saying we need to. I feel like if you go out more too, I feel like it'll fill your cup up and bring you some more joy and more things that you want to do. Like for me, because since I work from home, that's another reason why I like doing this time frame, because then when my kids come home, especially this year, like this time of year, because Lily plays softball, like the going out watching her play, like it helps me ground being outside, and it helps me be able to, it lets me be in the moment and remember the good things about life, the good things about why we're here, the things we get to enjoy. And he's saying that you haven't done that. Because he shows me like you've been doing everything else. I feel like you've been what are you protecting are you protecting your heart from getting hurt, my love? Because they're showing me you protecting yourself, and I love it because he's showing me like a video game. I see like a half a wall, and I'm sitting here seeing you loading a gun. I don't know why. It might be because it's a boy. It might be his way of connecting it. And I just feel like you're protecting yourself. But he's saying that he doesn't want you to be so hard on yourself. Because he shows me you can't get the target. You can't. I don't know why chimes. Something about chimes. You can't take the. I don't know. He just wants you to do it. Oh. That might be what is. I wonder if that's what Isabel has. But even, I don't know. He's showing, is that what you're protecting yourself from? You're protecting yourself from your allergies. He was showing me that you were being really protective of something. Boys are so funny. Did you have music playing yesterday? Did you play certain music or go somewhere? Because he's showing me you doing something, a certain song coming on, and he wants you to know that was him. He's saying that you needed to be, that he wants you to know that was him. And he's handing you a bouquet of flowers as well. I don't know if he used to give you flowers for Mother's Day, because the way he showed it to me, it reminded me. I think Mother's Day is coming up, right? Mother's Day is in May, right? He's just showing me him handing flowers. When's Mother's Day? Yeah, May 8th. I'm like, I think it's in May. Because it reminded me. May. He's saying Mother's Day is really hard too. He's saying they're all hard. He's so funny. He's like, but I think Mother's Day would be the hardest because I'm not there. He's so funny. Was there a certain game or something that you and your son used to play or have a handshake? Like, he's making me feel like there's something special. Like, I just feel like this connection between the two of you, that it was something that was just for you guys. If it was cooking something special, or if it was a handshake or a dance or something. Perfect. Yes. No, then he was with you because he was showing me. That makes sense because he was showing me you sitting and listening to music. So that makes even more sense because it kind of looked like a meditation, but sometimes things just come in. But yeah, he was showing me you listening to music, and he was showing me that he was around. And I don't remember what else I said. Really quickly, your dad wants to come in. If anybody else donates for reading, just let me know if you donate, and I will get you on my list. Your dad is coming in, and he's showing me a very beautiful tree, and he wants you to remember that he's saying that even a tree that is fully bloomed, a tree that has reached its height, its branches, whatever, he's saying no matter what, there's always, let me say it again. I'll let him come in. There's always a time to see things differently, to enjoy that day. Like the best way to say it is he makes me feel like with the tree, like even though, some things are the same, he wants you to enjoy whatever comes in. Like I just feel like your roots are deep, that I don't even know if I'm describing this right. He's just making me feel like he wants you to know that he knows that things are established. He knows that certain things have happened and that they won't come back, but he wants you to know that he wants you to keep those memories and remember that those roots and whatever good things that happened in the past have brought you what you have today, or have brought your sister and your mom and everybody where they are today, that it's the stepping stones. And he just wants you to remember that it doesn't matter how long you're here, that you're making a difference. Good. I feel like I lost a little bit of what he was saying because sometimes they talk so fast and I can't keep up with them. Hi, Leo. What's the matter? Are you okay? Why are you pacing? Are you okay? You need kisses? Well, I think that's what they were talking about, that you have to make a decision. You got to get out of your comfort zone. You need to stop isolating yourself, and they want you to they just want you to go. If that's what you need to, if you need to slowly do it before you do it full time, do it, because they don't want you to feel like you're keeping too much goodness to yourself, my dear. If you need to take baby steps with it, take baby steps with it, okay? I think you'll do a great job. Leo, what are you doing? He makes me nervous still. I should be used to him by now, but he still makes me really nervous. I don't know why. He shouldn't, though. You're silly, Leo. Look at how you cry. Bless you. You okay? Are you okay? Silly puppy. Miss Tammy, you got this. I have no worries. No worries. Miss Tammy, did you do anything for Easter yesterday? You are very welcome, my love. Thank you so much. Hi, handsome. What do you smell on me? I don't have anything. You're a good boy. You're such a good boy. Yeah, you are. Spoiled dog. And if anybody can guess what the quote is, I will give them a free 3-card pull, tarot card reading for free. It went really good, Miss Tammy. What was really funny is I saw my time hop actually that same day, like last year, I technically had that bachelorette party that I did. So it's kind of cool that I had my first in person a year ago, and I did a bachelorette party, and I did a bunch of beautiful people, and it was so much fun. And then with the new house, she was my first one, and it went really, really good, and I was really excited. She was really nice. It was fun. I didn't have the girls. I had the girls sleep over at my parents' house on Friday. And then after my reading, I picked them up and took them to a birthday party. They did do a lot of stuff this weekend. It might be why Lily probably finally hit the right amount of germs that probably upset her body between being with my parents. Then they went to their great grandparents. And then we went to a birthday party with people that they really don't know. We pretty much stayed home too. We just went and visited my parents for a few hours. But it was fun. Yes, I do accept Cash App. It's floating here. Cash App is right here. I didn't get a notification though. My Cash App is medium Tawny 444. Let's see. The girls downloaded a lot of games on my thing, so I rearranged all of my stuff. I got it. Thank you for telling me, because sometimes the notifications don't come up, and I don't really know why. I wish I knew why, but I don't know why. Thank you for telling me. I didn't even know. It is accepted. I always appreciate when people tell me they've donated, because my phone doesn't always tell me. Perfect. Who did you want to talk to, Miss G? Hi, Susanna. How are you, my love? How was your Easter? I saw the kids look like they had fun. Did you have fun? I always love seeing people who have like big backyards and the kids being able to do like the Easter egg hunts out there. Nope, you can always, if it doesn't tell me, that's why I always say you are allowed to tell me if you donate. It does not bother me, people coming saying I donated, because sometimes, like when I'm doing readings too, like I was doing her reading, it may have popped up and I just didn't see it because Spirit was talking. You are always welcome to tell me. I didn't even know you sent a screenshot. See, I might have been just in the zone where I didn't see any of the notifications either. Let me know if there's somebody that you wanted to talk to. So he smiled. Then after his face. Okay. Before it happened to him, I'm just gonna ask you, Miss G, do you when it happened, was it big? Do you have any, like, I know some people, have very strict religious upbringings and stuff like that. I want to make sure, or when you saw him, did you have any fear within you too? Are you Miss Santa? I'm so excited. It was okay. Everybody was sick. I was super mom and took care of everybody. It was pretty much how it went. We went to my parents' house for a while. Told my dad he was grounded because he did not listen to me because he thought Lily was feeling better, even though medicine always makes her look like she's better. So I told him he was grounded, and then she was completely down all night. I wasn't scared until his face changed. Okay. Because the reason why I asked, I didn't know, because sometimes usually with that, with that type of stuff, sometimes like the fear can kick in. I don't know if it made you a little scared that you saw him, but like sometimes I know fear is a mental block. So sometimes when it comes to fear like that, it's like a mental thing. So I know sometimes with some people, I've read for so many different people that I know some people are very religious and it's really hard for them. But let me see what I get for him. I forgot what his name was. Okay. Oops. Let's see. Me too. Lily's been on Tylenol most of the day, so I'm hoping she feels better. Okay, I was just curious because that's a huge change, so I didn't know. Okay, I'm here. Okay, he won. He's coming in now. Sis, too loud. Okay, he's showing me. Sometimes they show me little movie clips of stuff. He was showing me that he did visit you. He wants you to know that was him. When his face changed, he's showing me that wasn't him. He's showing, like, I don't know how to describe the movie that he's showing me, but he's showing me that he wanted to show you that he was okay. And he's saying when he left, and because you were still open, a lower vibrational being came in. And he's saying with you being that young, that when we don't, like, if we don't know how to protect ourselves, and we really don't know how to set boundaries into stuff, that anybody can come in. And he's showing me that that's what happened. And he's saying that he wishes that it never did. And he's saying it's just because you were still so open and they just slipped in at the right time. I just feel like they were just trying to scare you, but I don't feel like it worked. I feel like you remember it, but I don't feel like it's something that worked, because he's showing me that he's okay. He's showing me the number 6, and usually I don't work this way, but he's making me feel like he has a very strong memory of you two when you were 6 years old. I don't know if you remember it. That was a long time ago. I don't even know what I did last week half the time. But he's showing me that there's a memory that he holds on deeply when you were 6. And I feel like it was summertime because now I'm seeing the number 7. And for me, that would mean July, unless your grandpa had 7 kids. But I feel like it has to do with the summer memory that you guys had together. You always played blackjack together. Okay. I love that. Okay. I love that. When I was younger, my grandpa always played we played poker. So that makes me so excited to see somebody else have a card thing with their grandpa. Because I always remember mine always told me he wanted to take me to Vegas. But yeah, he was showing me that there's a memory that he holds on dear when you were 6 years old. I've never heard that before, but he said that clear as day. Usually when I see numbers, it means either a month or a number of children, but he said 6 years when you were 6. This dog finds everything to eat. Yes, you can. Yes, of course you can. But he's showing me he is showing me, I don't know, have you been practicing like keeping bubbles and by setting boundaries? Because he's showing me that there's a lot of things around you. And I don't know if you feel exhausted by the end of the day, because he just makes me feel like he's saying that she needs to do some more cleansing. She needs to do, I don't know if we need to study a little bit more, like just a little bit more about like protection. Because he's showing me that there's so much going on around you, and then you're doing so much yourself. He's like showing me like you collapsing, like so tired. And he's worried about you, and he doesn't want you, because you have, since you have some gifts, he's saying he doesn't want you to think it's bad. I just feel like we need to put our guard up. We need to do stuff. Okay, even if you don't practice being an empath, like even if it's just like before you leave to go to work, saying, like sometimes even like if I have a weird feeling about a store or a place that we're going to, before I go in, or sometimes before I even leave my house, I'll put a bubble up and say only positive, good, high vibrations are allowed in my field. So just by protecting yourself, even if you don't practice and you don't do it anymore, but that I just feel like he's saying because you're an empath and because you're sensitive to it, that sometimes, those I like calling them hitchhikers, because spirits can see, they have a light, a beacon. They know who can come in and communicate with. They know who they can come in and bother. And even if you're not wanting to communicate with them, doesn't mean they're not following you around. So I feel like some of them are sucking your energy a little bit. I feel like that's why you are so tired. So he's saying that you need to protect yourself a little bit. Let's see. He's saying that he does follow your dad. I don't know if your dad also had a few health things pop up too, or if he wasn't taking care of himself as well afterwards. But he's showing me that this hard lesson for your dad, he's showing me is a reflection. I don't really know what that means. He's showing me like it's a reflection. Like this is something that he needs to reflect on for himself. This is something that he needs to pull out of him. I don't think it's shadow work. I just feel like this is something that really something that he hasn't gone through. And if he has, it was the beginning of his lives that he spent on earth, but I feel like this is something that he really needs to reflect on and to pull himself up. I don't know if that makes sense. Okay, so that makes sense. That's why I'm seeing him looking in the mirror and having to reflect, because that's what they were showing me. They're showing me, I don't even remember what I said. See, Spirit's really strong today. That was another reason why I had to come live, because I could feel them and I was seeing them so strong the last few days, but I promised them I would go live today because I couldn't do it yesterday with Lily being sick. Yeah, I feel like he needs to that might be what he needs to reflect on too, is I just feel like he's not in his right, I don't want to sound mean and say he's not in his right mind, but I understand why he feels lost, and they just keep seeing me. There's things he needs to reflect. I feel like I feel like a lot of the emotions that he did have, I feel like that he talked to his dad about. I don't know if you know, but I do know, but what he's showing me is that with certain things, he always talked to his dad about. And I feel like he's bottled and pushed it down. So this is why your grandpa is coming and saying that he needs to, it's also like the way, because he keeps showing me the reflection thing, that if your dad were to talk to himself in the mirror, it would help him. Even if you do help your dad, my dear, this whole situation could come up again in another 6 months, or it could be 2 years from now and it all happens again. That's what's really hard, is we want to help each other. We have this empath, but certain things that if we don't do ourselves, then we end up having to go through again, maybe with different people, maybe with different situations. But he's showing me that he has to look himself and needs to pull himself out. I don't think that you can help him because you're not on the same vibrational. You're a much higher vibration than your dad right now. Because your dad is upset and depressed, like his vibration is really low. It's just like people who are addicted to drugs or alcohol or going through that hard stuff in life, and they hit the pit. The people who pick them up and take the alcohol away, send them to rehab, pay for this, pay for that. And then it's just that ongoing and ongoing and ongoing. It's because those people who are paying and doing this, they're the ones doing all the work. Where this person isn't doing the work, they're just going through the motions, that they're not learning from it. So that's why until those people do it themselves or want the help or make themselves get the help, then they can't get better. That's why he's still showing me that your dad needs to reflect. So he needs to take care of himself. I don't know how, I always say I don't know how your people would feel, because I know how the men in my life would feel. And I know some people don't see it the same way. But if he would find if he could find, maybe, if he can get a request from his doctor, maybe an older male who is somebody that he can talk to help with his emotions, that maybe is about the same age as what his dad would be, or somebody that would be a father figure to him, I feel like would help. Because I feel like he needs to release whatever he's stuffing down. And you know what? I totally, completely understand that. And that makes so much sense. We always want to do that. I've done it with my spouse. I've done it with, my mom has wanted me to help. And I tried, and then I'm like, it keeps repeating and repeating and repeating. I'm like, I can't do it. I'm like, you have to do the work. You have to do the work. And I know it's hard to sit there, but the best thing that you can do is send him strength, send him love and send him positivity so he can take those and that he could have those seeds planted in him so he can expand on them. Do you see rainbows a lot, Miss G? Am I supposed to call you G? I know what your name is that came up through Cash App, and I know some people don't like their names being said. But he's showing me like rainbows or like, you know, like those other, like kind of like the rainbows too, like you see through mirrors or windows or whatever. I don't know what those are called, but he's showing me those, and he wants you to know that that's him. I feel like he likes sending you rainbows. You see hummingbirds? Oh my gosh. I get like, we may get a lot of hummingbirds in Illinois and I just don't see them. But when I actually do, I used to love hummingbirds when I was little, and I would get so excited if I actually saw one. I feel like I can only count on one hand how many times I've actually seen a hummingbird. Maybe where I live, they're not very populated, but that's so cool. Yeah, he's showing me rainbows. He wants you to know that's him, okay? But he wants you to know that he is okay. Oh, I love it. That's so cool. Yeah, and it like I'm trying, I don't know what those are called, but do you know what I'm talking about? Like, you know, when like the window or a mirror and the sun and certain things hits, and then it could like make those certain rainbows as well, like on the floor and stuff. He's saying that that's him too. That's him showing his presence and that he's with you. No, I don't need your birthday, my dear. I'm doing paid readings. It is $20 for a mediumship, and it's $15 for a tarot reading. Okay, I'm like, I couldn't really remember how they're made, but I know I always see them. And I didn't know if that makes sense. Sometimes I see things and I don't know if I'm describing them the best way possible. But no, I don't need your birthday. I go based off of your name and whatever spirit wants you to know. He is always around you. Just make sure you do your bubbles. That's the most important thing. Even just to set your boundaries and everything like that, my dear. You got to set your boundaries. You got to protect yourself. My girls have to do it too. If I don't tell my girls before we go to bed every night to bubble up, they always have a bad dream or they wake up with something. Our thing is, before you go to bed, I always say bubble up. A mediumship reading is communicating with somebody who has passed away. You are very welcome, my dear. You're very welcome. You are very welcome. Thank you, my dear. If anybody else wants a reading, I have time to do one or two more. If anybody wants to donate, let me know. Hi.
Hi.
Is Lily still laying down?
Huh?
How are you feeling?
I'm alright.
I'm still alive.
Get back.
Jer, everybody can hear you pee.
What? Oh. Sorry.
The bathroom is right behind me. I was just done with that, so I was talking to him. Card readings, my dear, are $15. You get 10 cards for $15. Jerry, you know Lily's practice is canceled tonight, right?
Yes. I have the app. I get the alerts.
Oh, do you?
Plus, you text me and told me already.
Oh, well, I don't remember. What? See, guys, you guys are lucky I remember so much stuff sometimes about you guys. I don't remember anything about what I tell them. He's crazy. He's crazy. Sorry, Miss Norma. I think he thought since I was talking to him that he didn't think I was live anymore. Oh well, it happens. He's funny. Miss Normal, you can click my face and see the description box, or if you can see this below, I have PayPal, Cash App, and I have Venmo. I do have Zelle, and I do have Facebook Pay. If you need either one of those, let me know and message the page, and I will send you where you can do Facebook Pay or Zelle. Where did he go, handsome? Did Daddy leave you? Poor baby. Wait a few minutes for Miss Norma. Hopefully Miss Lily's feeling better. Bless you. Are you okay, handsome? I still can't believe it's known. Okay, I will. Let me comment on my. Let me find my live. Can I change? I can't do it. Hold on. Let me see if I can figure this out. Did I share it here? Let me share my live and then I will show you who I am. See if I can find you. There you are. Miss Norma, I'm sending you a message, love. Oh, I've already talked to you through messages. I'm sending you a message. And you can do Facebook Pay there. It doesn't work on the pages. But I sent you a message, and that's where you could Facebook Pay there. You know what? That thing is still intact. He got that in his bark box, and he actually loves the toy. And I laugh at it. Like I took a picture of it. I don't know if it's on my Facebook, but it took me a while, and I realized even though it's not spelled the same way, but like his puppy name when we bought him was Luxor because his mom's name was Vegas, so they named the whole litter after all Vegas hotels. So I thought it was so funny because that's what the month was like Vegas or whatever. And I thought it was so funny. I'm like, the toy says Luxor on it. And I thought it was so cute because that was his birth name or whatever. Hi, Miss Lisa. How have you been, my love? Long time no see. Lily Marie, can you come here really fast? And I was gonna let Lily do a live with me today, but since she's sick, I'm not sick. Go lay down. I wanted to make sure you didn't feel warm. Go lay down.
But can I next Monday or soon?
Whenever you're feeling better. Yeah. I think I did it. Check your messages, Miss Nora. I am doing good. We're doing tarot card readings and we're doing mediumship. I don't know if I did that right. I've never done that before. I don't know. How was your Easter, Miss Lisa? Oh, he ran away. Did he take his toy with him? He didn't. I'll show you what his toy looks like, Miss Krista. His other toy hasn't died yet. Oh, he heard me take it. But he got this toy out of his bark box. And I loved it because it's kind of like a tug toy. And then I realized as he was chewing on it that it said it in a different way. But it's really cute. Like it squeaks on both sides. He loves this toy. Oh. Good. I'm happy to hear already some people. I just thought it was so funny. I'm like, what are the chances? Oh, do you think I'm gonna play fetch with you now? Oh, he thinks I'm gonna play fetch with him. I don't know how else to do that for Miss Norma. I've never done that before. What are you doing? You're gonna make Miss Krista's puppies go crazy. You're making her puppy go crazy. He hears your dog toy. Won't go away. Oh, that's awesome. I know Lily wanted to go to, we have a church that's pretty much in our backyard, and I know Lily wanted to go to church with one of her best friends that she made at school. I felt bad. I called and left him a voicemail at like 7 o'clock. I was like, she's done. She has a fever. I felt so bad. She was so looking forward to it too. What are you doing, sir? Crazy. Sorry. No, he just ran out of the office with it. He must have heard me read your comment in my head. I'm sorry, laddie. I love that name. When I was a lot younger, one of the babies that I used to babysit for, her name was Leticia, I think. And her name was Letty. I love that name. Oh, I just see my internet must be weird because I just got Miss G's notification. Leo, I'm not playing with you right now, my love. You're okay. I got Miss Norma. I'd never done that before, so I'm happy she figured it out. I was a little nervous. Yes, I did, my dear. I didn't really know what I was doing, so I'm happy it worked. Miss Norma, did you want whatever spirit needs to tell you, or is there a certain type of clarity or guidance that you wanted your cards on, my dear? Lily, you need to tell Daddy to come inside. Daddy, come inside. Lily Marie. Come here. Use your iPad to tell him to come inside and tell him what you want to do for your project. Go call him on your iPad.
And what did you make the mountain do? Do you like just make the green look like grass?
Well, yeah, because if you cut it in half, the bottle in half, and then you put the flat part down and it's 2 mounds, and then you could have animals like in like the wild, like it would look like it's little mountains. Just go tell Daddy. You need to start making your umbrella. When it comes to projects, I was never a last minute person. And she's had this project. She knew about it, I think, a week or so ago. And she asked her dad to help because her dad likes to build things and everything like that. So I'm trying to be the good mom and let it go. I'm sitting here, I'm like, it's due Friday. Neither one of you guys have started this project yet. And she doesn't get homework. She doesn't get stuff like that. So I know this has to be really important for her. Whatever Spirit wants to tell you. Perfect. What does Miss Nora need to know? Miss Norma. Miss Norma, are you in a relationship right now, or has something changed when it comes to, how do I explain it? I don't just want to say love life, but I feel like, I just feel like there's been some changes in either the way that you want love or what you want in love or what you're looking for. And what they're showing and telling me is I'm hearing that, I feel like you're putting it out there. And I'm here, the way they're showing it to me right now is that I feel like so many things have changed, but then I feel like, I don't know, then I feel like there's some things that may be going on that maybe we don't feel like we're being our true selves about, or that we're not living in that moment, and you're trying to open yourself up, and then you're trying to, does that make sense? I don't even know. Because with the Knight of Cups, oh, the energy's coming in. Because with this Knight of Cups, like I feel like we're trying, like I'm really focused. Like I feel like we're trying to bring love into our life, or we're trying to find a better connection, or we're just trying to spread love out more. Like there's something with your love in your heart and with who you are. I just feel like you're trying, like whatever you feel is right, I feel like you're trying to put out there. Like I know it means putting your heart on your sleeve, but it's just, I feel like you're trying to attract and open up this window of something for love than your relation in a relationship or for a relationship. And I just feel like they're saying it can happen really quickly. I feel like you have this ability to make it come, and that you're making this, and they want you to know that there's good stuff coming on the way. But whatever you're holding back, I feel like we have to let it go. We have to release any fear or any doubts, because they're saying that if we continue to follow our heart and we we let love lead this way, that we can attract abundance. Because I feel like you close yourself up too much. I feel like we have we set boundaries really high with that. Because they want you to know, because when I see this card, it makes me feel like they want you to say, they're showing me that you have all of the magic within you, and they're saying that we need to take a risk. They want you to use your strength. I feel like they want you to get out of your safety zone too, like to see and go do things that you normally wouldn't do. They want you, because I feel like it's going to build whatever, like Oh, I clicked it. Whatever feels like you're not being true to yourself, I feel like if we take a risk when it comes to a love or changing the love or following the love that we really want, I feel like it's going to push you out. And then I feel like a new connection or a real connection will come in quickly and that there'll be so many different changes. Does that make sense so far, Miss Norma? I just feel like there's some type of connection that we want new, that we're ready for something new. But sometimes, when we see what we want, we feel what we want. Sometimes we get pulled back and forth about, is this really what I want? Is this really the time? And they're showing me that they want you to take that time and they want you to just go for it. What are you doing? You're being a crazy boy. Oh, all the cards flew over my wrist. Hi. I know the comments are delayed unless I did something wrong. I know I'm being told that I feel like you've been trying to take a lot of time for yourself. You've been doing a lot of, I feel like you've been soul searching, my dear. I feel like you and what they're showing me and how like the energy is coming in right now too is I just feel like, we've done so much for everybody else. Like they're showing me you being pulled this way, you being that way and being pulled this way. And, I feel like, I just feel like enough is enough. And I feel like you've been trying to bring back your energy is what I'm getting with this. And I just feel like we're trying to isolate ourselves because when I also see this, like, I also feel like we may not always be on a path that we're on for ourselves, that we're doing it for somebody else. And they're saying, this is a time for you to rise above it. This is the time for you to balance out that light and shadow work. They want you to see where you want to go. They want you to be on top. I don't usually swear, but they're saying they want you to be on top of your shit, my love. I don't like using words like that, but they said it like 3 times after I tried to ignore it. They're saying this is a time for you to be focused on yourself. Whatever you need to release, whatever is holding you back, they want you to let go because they're showing that you have the ability to ground yourself. And this card is all about expansion, that you can go new places, that you can be in a better place. And a lot of these cards are outside. Do you get a chance to be outside at all, my dear? Because I feel like you do need to go outside and ground, or even if it's just taking a salt bath, I feel like you need to do something to release. Yeah, because there's not a lot of there's some emotional stuff that's not balanced and not harmonized right now. Like for me, this card is like salt and water, or vinegar and water, vinegar and oil, right? Whatever it is, I don't remember what it's called. I think it's vinegar and oil, right? Maybe it's oil and water. I don't remember what it is. I don't know. I feel like you need to take oil and water. I'm like, what is it again? I couldn't remember what it was. Oil and water. Thank you, Miss John. My brain just kind of freeze because I saw it, but I couldn't remember what the substance are. My husband's the cook in the family, so I'm like, I don't remember what it is. I knew it was something like that. I was kind of close. Good, you walk like good. So maybe that's why these are showing me. Is that where you feel more cleared too, Miss Norma? Because I feel like, I just feel like you need to take the reins for you and to do things for yourself. Like I feel like it's time. They just make me feel like it's time for you to end taking care of everybody else. I don't feel like you always get to do what you want to do or what makes you happy. And because this card has come up twice. So there are things that are going on that are making you that are making you feel like you can't be your true self, that they want you. They just want, to me, I always see this as, I know it can mean like hiding behind a mask, but I just feel like they want you to let go of the past, or they want you to let go of the things that's making you not be able to feel your best, or to feel like, you're being your true self. They want you to release anything that is holding you back, because this is showing me you have so much things that you can expand on.
What's up, baby?
Okay, then this is, I know it's easy for me to tell you to leave it. I don't tell people what to do either. But I think this card is coming up twice, because I feel like it's telling you, my love, as if we stay in this relationship, I don't feel like things are going to change. And I feel like they're trying to tell you that things can change if you take charge of you. I think that's why they're saying for you to be on top of, I think that's why they can't force me to say shit. They want you to be on top of your stuff so you can keep that shadow work and that light work balanced out, because you're not on the path that you want to be on. I know how, and that's hard to live with. I know how that life can be. Is she not talking to you, Jer? Jer, she wanted to talk to you about her umbrella and stuff. Tell her to pause her video and talk to you. Oh, okay. I'll let it go then. I thought it was like Olivia or somebody.
What do you think?
When you drink this, maybe we should put it
It's not easy, my dear, but you have to put yourself before you. It is. It is, but you have to remember, just because you're taking care of him, who's taking care of you, my love, you need to put yourself first. And I know how easy it is to walk away from that. Believe me, I know how hard it can be. And he may not change, he may not be better until you show him he has to. Show him what he's going to lose. Show him, if he doesn't, even if you say you're going to walk away and that you're going to leave, if he doesn't actually see that you're actually going to do it, then he won't believe it. Some people have to see things to believe. But when you're ready, whenever you're ready for that, whenever you want to do that, you will. We always, even though Spirit can give us time frames and tell us, you have to do this soon. They give us time frames. Sometimes if we take too long, they'll just push us out. But sometimes we have to do it. Good. But we have to show that we're not going to put up with it. You have to keep your wall up with that. There's some in the back of my van.
Just chill.
I was just letting you know because I don't want them in my car anymore. Hi, Miss Kathy. It was okay. Everybody was sick. We didn't really do much, especially in the afternoon. Everybody was on a couch, took care of the girls. The dog was, I don't know what my husband fed him, but whatever he ate, he didn't like. But it was okay, I guess. How was yours, Miss Kathy? I just feel like they want you to take your, like, you know what it reminds me of, Miss Nora? Miss Nora, they're showing me the part where it's like, okay, for that Wonder Woman movie, is it the second one? When you know, when she gets the love of her life comes back, but he comes back as that other man. But then they have that moment where she has the ability, like she knows she has to give up her wish for the world to fix and save the world, but she doesn't want to. There's just, I feel like that scene, because it's so powerful that because of everything that she does for the world, everything that she does for everybody else, you know what I mean? Like everything that Wonder Woman does. And this was the one thing that she asked for, the one thing she wanted, and she had to let it go. She had to give it back. And I just feel like it's something that it's that brought that like that they want you to know that they know it's hard, but it's something at some point that we might have to do. I am Heather's mom. Which Heather? I feel like I should know this, but I don't. Heather Poland? I don't recognize that last name. She must have another name. Leo, I don't want to play ball with you right now. You worked all day. I've been helping Lily with her project and doing a bunch of stuff. And then I took him grocery shopping, in which I realized how much fun it is to grocery shop without kids. I think I know which Heather you're talking about, but I have a few Heathers that I read for, so I want to make sure I connect you to the right Heather. Yes, of course, I can do you, Miss Kathy. The girls are home. They didn't have school today. Isabel just has dance at 5. Softball was canceled because it snowed and it's really cold outside. It's only like 38 degrees, it says. Okay. Okay, it's a bone. Sometimes I never know what he's eating. What are you eating? Does that make sense, Miss Norma? Yes, because she's my last on my list. So I can do you, and I'll probably end with you, Miss Kathy. So I can make sure they're all okay. Isabel, did you brush your hair yet? Because they ignore me. I hope that Wonder Woman thing made sense, because that's what they're showing me. And I feel like I haven't seen that movie in so long. I love the Wonder Woman. But I feel like that's something. I'm hearing if you do, he will learn. And I know it's hard. But these are the lessons, these are the lessons that he has to learn, and he's not learning them with you in his life, and he needs to learn them without you. And I know it's hard. I do feel like if you leave, I feel like, because that expansion card, I can still see it. I feel like you will be so much better. You'll be able to expand. You'll be able to find balance and peace and everything like that. When you are ready, Miss Norma, I do feel like you need to just leave, because I feel like it will better you so much more. And I know I know it's easy to worry about the other person, but if they're not taking care of you, then I don't want you. It's just, I know it's so hard. I feel bad saying it. I just don't want you to worry about him when you need to worry about you. If that makes sense. I hope that makes sense. Miss Kathy, what can I do for you today, my love? He's still eating a bone. You are very welcome, my dear. Leo is so loud. Okay. Okay, I don't know if this has to do with your dream or not, but this is what I'm hearing and this is what I'm seeing. It's really hard because it's like the one sport that I don't like, and it's no offense to anybody who does. It's just not for me in this life. But I feel like I'm on a golf course, Miss Kathy. And I see the flag. I've never even played golf, but I see it. Like I see myself playing. I see the flag down there. And she's making me feel like, calculating. She was like calculating on how to get there. How are we going to get there? Or do I just swing? Like I can like, I see the things going like all in around in the head, like trying to figure out how do we get to that flag? I don't know what it is about the flag. Let me take my glasses off because like the visions are just so different. I don't need my glasses right now. I keep seeing things. Miss Kathy, is there like something that we're trying to figure out or we feel like we're working towards and we're trying to figure out how? I don't see it as we're trying to fix it. I just feel like we're trying to get somewhere and we want to get there right. We want to do it the right way. We don't want to be too short. We don't want to overgo. And she's showing me the hourglass again, that lovely hourglass. And she's saying that time is on your side. And she's saying that she makes me feel like you're holding your breath too. Are you holding your breath a lot? Because I keep feeling like I need to breathe. And then I feel like I have like a pit in my stomach. And I don't know, like the pit in my stomach. I just feel like I'm second guessing something. Is there a decision that you've been wanting to do, but you've been holding yourself back on? Because the way my gut is making me feel, it's making me feel like we need to see it a different way. Like my stomach just hurts so bad, and I feel like, and it reminds me of like when COVID started and how we were going to send Lily to school, just let her go and my stomach just kept hurting. And then I would talk to my brother, and then I was seeing the signs of that Lily needed to stay home, but I didn't want to cave into the fear. And then when I talked to somebody who communicated with my brother, and then the second I let Lily do e-learning, it went away. That's how you're feeling? Okay, because I could feel it. Like I just, like it's making, to me when that pit, because that pit, like once I signed her up for e-learning, like everything in my stomach, everything that I was feeling, it just kind of busted and it all just went away. So there's something that you're telling yourself either not to do. I feel like you're telling yourself not to do or something. And I feel like they're saying now is the time to do it. I don't know where the golf reference came in because I don't know anything about. I should know probably everything about golf. My dad golfs, my grandpa golfs, my uncle golfs. A lot of people golf on my side of the family. It's just not something I don't know where the golfing came in, but that's what they were showing me. She showed me the yellow brick road and the wicked witch melting, and she shows me the polywonka and the girl. Miss Kathy, you're turning into me with all the movies. I love it. Or maybe she's so used to communicating with me that she's throwing it at you. So if you don't understand it, I can figure it out. Your husband was a golfer? Okay. I'm like, I don't know where this golf reference is coming in because I can't really help with golf. I don't know anything about golf. Okay. Okay, so when I communicate with her with that, like going on the yellow, like that, looking at I don't know how it was in your dream, but going based off of the movie, when Dorothy stays on her path, Dorothy's doing what she needs to do, but then Dorothy accidentally, like we know with the Wicked Witch, that hold on, sis, with the Wicked Witch, you know, she doesn't really mean to throw the water at her. She doesn't know that that's going to make her melt. So I feel like there's something we need to do that maybe isn't obvious to get through to somebody, that it's going to change an outcome, and even though it may seem bad in the moment, it's going to have something better after that. What? Where? Okay, open up. Did you eat something?
What?
I don't know. Go brush your teeth. I don't know. Go brush your teeth. If your gums hurt, I have no idea what to say to you. I don't know. I don't know. Well, Willy Wonka and the girl who blows up like a blueberry. Well, that girl, that could be what I take with the blueberry. That could be something that could happen. That could be happening. Maybe her true colors are finally starting to come out. Maybe somebody's seeing their ways now, and that things are changing. If that makes sense. Blueberry, because I think with the blueberry, gosh, I don't even know last time I've seen that movie. Because to me, I feel like, because I know she talked a lot. The girl was really rude. She was very conceited. I feel like, and I don't remember if she ate something she wasn't supposed to, and then that happened. I don't know. I can't. I probably have to watch Willy Wonka. I don't remember. But that's how the Yellow Brick Road one, I take it because, you know, Dorothy didn't know. Because even in the movie, she felt bad for killing the Wicked Witch, even though she was wicked. So she eats a piece of gum. Okay, I'm like, I haven't seen it, and I feel like she eats something, but I can't remember if she decides to eat it or if somebody gave it to her. Because I feel like that would make a difference in a message. I just don't remember. I think I tried watching it a while ago, and for some reason, Lily didn't want to watch it. She had I don't know if they watched it in school or if they did something in school. She was just like, I don't like that movie. She just never liked it. But I don't feel like she's ever really seen it either. She did it on her own. Okay. Thank you. I'm like, I couldn't remember if somebody gave it to her or not. She was greedy and grabby. Okay. I'm like, I just couldn't put that movie in my head. So what I would take from that, Miss Kathy, if you didn't take it, like what I'm seeing now that, thank you, my Krista. Thanks for reminding me. Yeah, and you know who that is, right? You know who the spoiled brat is. Maybe she's with all the taking and demanding and everything that person is doing, maybe she's going to blow herself away. Maybe she's putting herself in her own trap. And then with the Yellow Brick Road, either maybe, I don't know if they're together, maybe something just pops. Maybe it's you seeing him, maybe it's you going over there and something, and she pops in a way where she ruins everything and she has to go away. I don't know. I just could not remember. I couldn't remember that scene of the movie. Miss Krista, it's not Fields of Dreams. I forgot to say something. Sometimes spirit comes in, I get distracted. And I'm very proud that Lily loves this movie now, too. But I've always liked that quote. I think that quote was also what on my very first Facebook, or it was on my MySpace. I don't think it was MySpace. I don't think this movie was out during MySpace. But I've always loved that saying. There was something else that was... I don't remember. But it was a good guess. It would make sense. Says, go ask Daddy. I don't know. I don't see anything.
Now it hurts on both sides.
Well, what did you eat? You guys ate a lot of candy yesterday, too. Your mouth just might be. Did you brush your teeth? Go drink some water. That's the best I can do. I don't know. I just think it's funny because I mailed this kid. Oh, I love it. So, and you know what? That could be like all of that could be the message, you know? That's cute. You're so sweet, Miss Kathy. Okay. That's interesting. Let me see what this message means. You didn't wash your face in your shower, though. You still have blue on your nose, Isabel. You have blue on your nose. I'm working. Go look in the mirror, Goofy. So I'm seeing like a phoenix. She's showing me like a phoenix rising. And then she's showing me a bat. Okay, a bat. Okay, Google says, because I don't know. Sometimes when I see certain things, sometimes they'll tell me. I firmly believe that with certain things that if you put it into Google, like I've had this experience in the past where Spirit has told me something about a meaning, and it was right before, it was like I think a month before Anthony died, and it was saying that somebody was either going to lose money or somebody was going to die unexpectedly. And literally a month later, Anthony died. So if you set your intentions on Google to find certain meanings, sometimes it can tell you the right answer. And it says a bat as a spirit animal indicates a person who is aware of his or her own state of consciousness and inner awareness. This is why such a person is capable of understanding the darkness of night, death, and even the world of dreams. Oh my God, I had to send this here. I didn't even read it, Miss Kathy. A person with the bat as a spirit animal is the guardian of the night. Oh my gosh, I have to send this to you. I didn't even read the whole thing, but I love it because it says, and even the world of dreams. And like Phoenix Rising. So, and I saw the Phoenix Rising and then I saw the bat and I didn't understand why I was seeing a bat. So I feel like this is coming in, my love, and telling you that you're understanding your dreams, that I think this was her telling you that you're understanding. Because even if Miss Kathy went and probably typed the same thing in, she might get a different meaning than what I got, because I've had friends who have done that. Like I did meanings and then they did it and they could never find whatever I found. I sent you a picture of it just so you can see it. I do that sometimes, just like angel numbers. If you see like 666 one day and then like a month later you see it again, if you type it in, I swear it's always a different message and it always resonates. I always feel like angels and spirits and all them, they can manipulate it to send you the message that you really need to hear. But I didn't even read it all. All I saw was the bold part that says a person who is aware of his or her own state of consciousness and inner awareness. And I knew that was you. And I didn't even read the whole thing. So, and I feel like with the Phoenix Rising, I feel like that makes sense too, because I feel like you're like, I feel like you're fully developed with understanding your dream. So she's saying that she wants you to also trust your intuition on what you're hearing and taking with it. I feel like you're a force to be reckoned with, Miss Kathy. I feel like I know there's some things that we're still healing and we still have tender spots with, but they're showing me you as a phoenix. It makes me feel like you have all the power that you need. I feel like you could create, you could move, you can do what you want, my love. That's really cool. Like that, like I don't think a bad meaning like that would pop up. I love it. Oh, I'm so excited. Let's see. She's just making me feel so proud of you, Miss Kathy. Like, she's showing me that she's just so happy with everything that you have been thrown at, that the dices that have been rolled. She's like, so many people would have went into a black hole or would have went into a corner and sat there. And I just feel like she's just showing me that you're not letting anything hold you back. You're finding, even if you have to zigzag through things, you find your way to get through. See, everybody sees your light, Miss Kathy. They see your passion. I think that's why you get like all these jobs come up, because people see how amazing you are. What was the job offer? My hair's making me warm.
You say your tummy hurts?
Her gums hurt. Her teeth hurt. Yeah, because she shows me that. She's just showing me that even though with the things that have been thrown at you lately, she's like, you just like, it even kind of reminds me of like the last Harry Potter, like when oh geez, I can do this. Professor McGonagall, is that how you say her name? I don't feel like I've ever said it out loud before. Like where she likes, like how she stands up to Snape and she pushes him away to protect Harry and to protect the kids, and he goes away. And then she does like that, and she does the enchantment to make those guys fall off the castle. And she tells them to protect the school, do your duty. Like, I see you as Professor McGonagall, that even though so many things have gone wrong and there's so much like, I know there's not I know you're not in danger, but like, just, you know what I mean, certain things. And I just see you as always finding a way, always trying to find that light. She's showing me that you always have the right touch. Right. Well, that, Miss Kathy, even though you turned it down, you should see the good in your heart that you truly have, that so many people want you, and that so many people see the hard work and the desire and how needed you are. That's your light in who you are. You do. And I don't know if you've seen the Harry Potters or not. But I could totally see you doing that, because she's kind of motherly and loving, but she always makes sure people are safe and doing what they're supposed to. You do. And I think that came up too because you're very protective of your kids, of his kids, and just making sure that kids are taken care of. And that's what she always did. She put herself in front of the kids. I love it. I'm just so excited. And she's showing me that she wants you to stay above everything as well. She's showing me like an owl flying over. She's saying as long as you're staying with your, like, I feel like it has to do with you though, that as long as you stay above things, that things are okay. Mm-hmm. Let's see. Hi, Leo. There's nobody playing with you, Leo. Let's see what this means. That's funny because that's exactly what I saw. The snowy owl totem animal is defined by its honesty and curiosity. People with this totem animal often feel a sense of devotion towards the truth. They are often very trusting. However, they will never forget when that trust has been violated. I saw this exact bird, even though the wings were open upright. I'm going to send it to you again. Oh, I was in the right spot. Like that picture, but the wings were up, not down. So I wanted to, because I could tell that bird meant something that just wasn't but about you always finding the truth, sticking to the truth, sticking to yourself, and making sure that you're staying above and making sure you're following. She just wants you to know that she's helping you as much, because I do feel like this was a contract that you two also had together before you came down, because of how much it was just like the contract of it makes me feel like the Six of Pentacles, like that equal energy exchange, with all that you are doing for her kids and her grandkids. She's on the other side also doing for you to make sure that you're being protected and that you're being taken care of and guided where you need it to as well. I feel like you guys are very so connected, and I just feel like it's that equal understanding and everything like that. Leo's losing it. I think it's the first time he's barked on this whole entire life. The girls are home though, so he's very distracted. What's wrong, handsome? Is there somebody outside? Is there someone outside? What's the matter? He's pacing back and forth. I can't find the card. I was going to show you the card, but it's not. It must be hidden somewhere. There it is. Like this. I just feel like as you're giving and helping with the family, I feel like she comes and gives you blessings. She comes and shows you stuff. Yeah, I feel like it was just part of the way things were totally supposed to be. With certain, even though these big changes happen, I feel like you guys are helping, entwined, and meant to be in this position for each other and for those people that were affected by whatever. I don't even know how to explain it, but I know you know what I'm talking about. I don't know what I'm talking about at the time. What's the matter? Why are you sad? I don't think Amazon. Was it an Amazon truck? Was it Amazon? I don't think Mommy ordered anything from Amazon. So I don't know what you're running back and forth about. I don't know what he's doing. I like talking to him because I like seeing him do the head tilt, even though I'm confusing him. Do you have any other questions for her, Miss Kathy? I almost said him because of Leo. Do you have any questions for Leo, Miss Kathy? I talk to my dog too much. I do not have to pick up the girls today. 3:15 is my alarm to make sure that I am at least out the door and driving. Come here, Leo. What's the matter? I think he needs to go OUT. You okay? Well, guys, I enjoyed these 2 hours with everybody who joined me today. I will be live probably tomorrow. And I was going to let Lily do a live with me today, but since she's sick, I didn't ask her to do a live. Maybe when she's feeling better and has a whatever day off of school or something, I'll let her do a live with me and we'll have fun. But I hope everybody has a great Monday. What is it? Wednesday starts spring equinox. I did put I put one up today for $12.12. Stuff to help you with the spring equinox that's coming up in 2 days. So if you would like to get that, I'm going to offer that until Wednesday. Wednesday would be the last day for that spread because we'll already be entered into spring equinox after the 20th. So that is up there. I put specials up every single day. I try to do different stuff just in case some people can't afford a full private reading, that you can get a little something that can help. So I try to help as much as I can. I'm going to go get my daughter ready for dance, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I will see you soon.